What's up? I know people probably in the bed sleep, so I'm just going to give my review on Nicki Minaj returning back into the mainstream media. I watched her live. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to do it on my phone. Give me a second. I'm going to do it on my phone because it's not acting real good over here. Give me a second. The laptop is not really working. So I'm going to go live on my phone because the laptop, I don't know if y'all can hear me, it's kind of breaking up a little bit. Let me check again. Is it breaking up? Because I'm at a hotel, so the quality is not going to be up to par. Come back, difficult, take time to find the groove. She deserves an applause. Okay, so we're going to talk about it all. Give me a second, okay? Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure, can y'all hear me good? Press one if y'all can hear me good. I just want to make sure before we get into this video. I want to make sure that you all can hear me good. Okay, we good? Okay. So I watched Nicki Minaj. Now, first of all, I was the first blogger, I think, recently to come out. Nicki Minaj is selfish. Then I also said Nicki Minaj needs to retire. People dragged me for filth. They was all on social media saying, Wiley, why are you saying that she needs to retire? Why are you saying that she is time for her to retire? Why are you saying that? And why are you saying that Nicki Minaj is selfish? It's because clearly you've seen this woman on Instagram. She was on Instagram so out of place, very rushed. Her nose was running, and she is trying her best to stay current in this business that have already changed. This business is not like it was when she was in the business. The business have changed. We're in a TikTok era. Young kids now buying music. They want something hot. They want something that they can play on TikTok. They don't want something that with bars on top of bars because that's not a TikTok worthy record. So I heard all of that. I said maybe she should try it. Then she said something. Oh my gosh. This woman said something that stuck in my spirit, and I said, I know it. I got it now. She said, I have writer's block. I had writer's block. I couldn't write. I couldn't think of something to write. So I got writer's block. I said, this is the time to just retire. While you on top, do not end up like Lil Kim and say, hey, I am going to continue to do music until I sell zero albums. Don't do that. Leave while you on top. Leave while you hot. Don't just continue it. And then now when she came back, she said, hey, I'm going to release my mixtape. I'm going to release my mixtape and release some new records. I listened to the mixtape. The mixtape was dope. Incredible mixtape. But that is something that should have been released back in 2010 or 2012. That did not have to come out right now. That didn't make any sense. And the new records did not even beat the old records. Clearly, she's not inspired. Clearly, she's not used of this serious competition. Let's put this in perspective. When she came out, it was just Kim, and Kim was in jail. Remy Ma was in jail. Kim got out of jail. She wasn't really hot. She didn't release any albums that sold millions. Anyway, so it was just Nicki for a long time. No one applied serious competition to Nicki Minaj. So she was able to dominate the rap game for 10 plus years. But fast forward to today. She have serious competition with Meghan and Stallion. She have serious competition with Cardi B. She have serious competition with Asian Doll, Cash Doll, Dream Doll, Cupcake. Sweetie. She had this serious competition that she never felt before in her career. She never felt that before. So with that being said, when she's going through this, it's eating her up in the inside. And that's why she got the writer's block, because she never had this serious competition where her counterparts were winning Grammys. They're selling millions. They're doing this. Now, and I say this humbly, I need a bottle of water. I don't have no water. I'm waiting for some food because I didn't eat anything today. I'm just waiting on them. They take a 2 hour to get here. So that's why we live now. And I did that video and I got dragged by the barbs. They said, wow, you did this and all of this. But I said, listen, she's not used to having serious competition. This is serious competition. When you look at the women that are out now, they're winning Grammys, millions of albums sold, and everything like that. Do I think Nicki can compete in this era? Yes. But she's going to need a new vamp of her team. The same criticism I gave to Lil' Kim. This ain't something that I copied. This is something I have always been putting out there. I said the same thing to Kim. I said, if she want to compete in this new era, she needs to fire her old 90s team, fire those people that think about Biggie, and hire people that know about TikTok, hire people that know about Twitter, hire people that know about Instagram. She needs to fire her team now and get a new usher in team that know about social media, TikTok, Snapchat, OnlyFans, that know about the current market. And if you still, all you know is when she was hot, the market have changed. Music shifts. Every generation, it looked like music shift every 4 to 5 years, but music have shifted from 10 years ago. Now it wasn't a TikTok. It wasn't a Spotify. It wasn't a Tidal. It wasn't an Apple Music. Now we have all that social media and YouTube. So when I listen to this and all of this, you hear this clearly on her platform. So I hope that she get all of this stuff together when it comes to this platform. I hope that whenever it comes around, that she get this stuff together and she get herself together when it comes to this. That is just my hope. That is my prayer that she get this together. When I looked at her, she had the sniffles. Anytime you're running with your with your nose, okay. Anyway, you running and your nose is running, you shouldn't go live. You ain't Wiley. Why are you going live with your nose running? When your nose is running, don't go live. That's too much. When your nose is running, because the main thing they're gonna say when your nose is running, they're gonna say you're doing candy dust. That's what they're gonna say. That is gonna be what's gonna come back to the public. They're gonna make candy dust. I was looking at Kaya, and Kaya said something. Do I still have Kaya live? I don't have her post and her caption. Give me a second if I can find it. Let me see. Somebody sent it to me. Okay. This person is sent it. So I forgot. But somewhat, Kaya was making fun of and talking about that she have candy dust. Thank you for the super chat. So, I mean, when I saw that her nose was running, I'm like, child, you're not Wiley. I'm the one with the nose running. And my nose not even running now. And her nose is running. And she worth millions. I'm so sorry, y'all. My nose is running. I'm so sorry, y'all. My nose is running. I got a little allergies. I'm like, what in the world? Why in the world would you even go live with your nose running? That don't make sense. That was too rushed. And I put in the title, I said, can she compete with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi? The answer to that question is yes, but she got to do A, B, and C. A, fire her team. B, get some Kleenex for her nose. C, be willing to make songs that is TikTok worthy, radio friendly to compete with these girls today. You can't be coming in with these heavy bars and think that these records gonna get in the top 10 and the top 20 on the billboards. We shall see how this new record that she got with Drake and Lil Wayne, how it's gonna be pushed on Billboard. And it's good that she getting inspired by Drake and Drake is with her. But eventually, once Cardi B called Drake, or once Megan Thee Stallion called Drake, he's going to jump ship and go on and work with who's hot. That just is how business operate. People did not return Kim. Like, people was doing business with Kim. When Nicki came out, what did they went? They went definitely and started doing business with Nicki Minaj. All the people that was doing business with Kim, when Nicki started to get traction, they definitely started to do business with Nicki. That's how it had to be. I can't say something different. I can't say something different. I'm just sitting here just giving my honest opinion. But she needs some Kleenex for her nose. None of the barbers need to tell her and say, hey, sis, don't go out there with no runny nose. When I saw that runny nose, I said, sis. No. You need a new team. And what gets me is start being on time. And I'm going to say this. That's why we did this live super early, because I do want to apologize to my supporters. Because usually I be late on my lives. So I'm going to do a better job being on time. I do want to apologize to all my supporters. It's not good for me to schedule a live when I'm late. With that being said, I went to sleep because I wasn't waiting all night for Nicki Minaj to go live. I said, whatever she got to say, I'll wait. And then when I saw the live, I said, child, I wasn't even missing nothing. That's what she gonna come out with. I wasn't even missing enough for her to spend all that money on her wig and to come out there with a runny nose and to tell her that she releasing her old mixtape and go stream it. If that's what you're doing, okay. That is that's what she doing? It just really don't make sense. I said, this is what we waited for to see this chick with a runny nose. I know my nose be running too, but I'm not a mega superstar. No one told her, no, sis. And what gets me with people, they're not willing to be honest with Nicki Minaj. Let me say that again. People around her, she got a lot of butt kissers. She got a lot of butt kiss bloggers that kiss her butt knowing that they agree with what I'm saying. But they won't say it because they want to be in the same room with her. They think that they're going to be in the same room with her. They won't say it because they want to have a partnership and a dealing with Nicki, right? So they won't come out and say, she needs to retire, pass the torch to the younger artists. They won't say that, even though they're thinking it and they know that she needs to retire. They know that her time to be on top is pretty much dwindling away. But I want something with Nicki. So I'm going to pretend to be a Nicki fan. I'm going to pretend to be a Barb. Most of these bloggers that are fans of Nicki, when you research their history, they used to drag Nicki because of who she married. Always remember that. Always remember that. With some of these bloggers, all these bloggers that defend her, look at what they used to say about her before they start becoming the bigger defender of her. But look at the past. Just look. And they always say, Wiley, you're a flip-flopper. It's some bloggers that have flipped on Nicki, dragged her, and now they defend Nicki because they see how much support the Barbs give the channel. Because it's more profitable just to lie and uplift Nicki, even though you know what she's doing is wrong, and to do that. I think Nicki noticed that for real. That's why you won't see a lot of these bloggers being connected with Nicki. It won't happen because she knows this. That's why you're not going to see a lot of people around her rubbing elbows with her because she will never forget what you said about my husband, what you said about my king. I'm just saying. And so we should definitely see how this album going to sound. I don't want this album to be trash. This album got to have some songs to make you dance. This album got to have some TikTok essence to it. This album got to get the mainstream talk. She's going to have to be a little controversial. Just like WAP was controversial, they started talking about it on Fox. It drove the sales even greater. So she's going to have to really compete because, and then when she do videos, I'm going to have to say it. Then when she do videos, she cannot just stand around looking pretty. She's going to have to get up and dance. I'm going to say it again. In this new era, Nicki Minaj is not going to be able just to do a video standing up and running. Standing up and rapping, I'm going to say. She's going to have to literally do head to toe choreography. Because these other women between Cardi and Meghan, they're giving you production and choreography. So she's going to have to start doing that. If she don't do it, if she don't listen to Wiley and listen to these other people, she will fail miserably. Already she feeling the blunt of it as well. And when people say, leave Nicki alone, Nicki is a public figure. I'm a commentator. I'm a commentator. I might even start doing memberships and allow just my members to comment. Okay, I'm gonna have to implement that policy because people come here and they say you should leave Nicki alone. Everybody else talk about Nicki Minaj. Why can't Wiley? Everybody else talk about Nicki. Why can't the Wiley Show talk about Nicki? I think people think they can come over here because they think I'm slow. They think I'm dumb. They think they can walk over me. But I'm going to tell you, you can't do neither one of those. because this is a show where you're going to be entertained. Though my eye is crossed, my brain does work. Okay, so we hear that. Give me a second. I don't know if we'll be able to over the phone lines. I don't know if they'll be able to hear us on here. So give me a second. I'm probably gonna have to do the phone lines another day. Okay, because I don't know. I'm in a hotel and it's all quiet. I don't want to be putting this on speaker. So if you want to say something, just comment below and I'll go back to her. I guess I respect you as a commentator, but your commentary is irrelevant because you don't do research. When you speak on the same woman you broke, who broke the crowd website, that's shoes. That's different than music. Okay, she broke the website for the shoes for the crowd website. I get it, but will that translate to millions of sales for her album to be number one? That is what I'm talking about. Queen did not sell that right. She need to come back stronger when it comes to music. That's why I said she need to go into fashion. Reason why I told y'all get into a clothing line, fashion. I said she should retire and transition into something else. People laughed at me when I said it. But when you put on them pink Crocs, people rushed the website and it crashed. I couldn't even get the black ones. I was trying to give me some black ones. That was sold out. So when I tell you this, I said that should be the next avenue for Nicki, is to dominate in the fashion industry and to dominate in making your own shoe line, your own t-shirt line, your own jean line, your own wig line. You need to do it's time to thank you, Funhouse. It is time to use your likeness and make money outside of music, because musically it's just time for a new person to come on. Musically, it's time for a new person to come on. Let me see. Do I have her picture up here? And see, this is the baby. She gonna have to start doing a record with him. She definitely gonna have to start doing a record with the baby. Definitely. Definitely, she's gonna have to start doing a record with the baby. Or she can do a record with this person. She could do a record with this person. With Tory Lanez. That would be a clapback. If she was up there this that I heard she was dissing Nicki. This would be the best way to get back at Nicki is to put him on the record. Give me a second. So I'll drop the link if y'all want to come on. That's one way if you want to do a record with him. That would send shockwaves in the media. I think she would get more media attention with him than what's the name got with that. Wakanda Wando, she could do a feature with him. Yep, she surely can. Well, Nicki and Meghan is not friends. So hit the link. I'm gonna bring some people on. If you got the number, hit the link, and you get to come on and speak on it. Okay. You don't have to show yourself. Just come on and speak on it. We're not doing call-ins. I'm dropping the StreamYard link, and you just hit the link and come on. You don't have to show your face. They won't even see you. So if you want to say something, you can come on right then and there. And a lot of people drag me, and they're dragging other bloggers because other bloggers is defending him, is defending Nicki all over social media. So it is what it is. They're defending Nicki, and then you got some bloggers being critical of Nicki. I was critical of her about a couple of days ago, and I said something, and it makes a lot of sense now that it needs to be talks of either her retiring or her doing a complete 360 on her team. Okay, that is exactly what needs to be done, because we do not want her to end up in it as well. Because the reason why it is because this is what her competition is. This is her competition. This is her competition right there. That's our competition. That's our competition right there.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. So, the Nicki Minaj release, it was fair. I think she's going independent though. I don't think commercial wise, I don't think they want her anymore as far as the labels and stuff. So I think the blackball is real. So I think by her bringing out Be Me Scotty, I think she gets all the proceeds of this because she wasn't signed when she first released this album or this mixtape. So I think she re-released it so she can get her coin for this, and think she's going the independent route. In the Billboard and being on Grammys and stuff like that, that'll never happen again because she's blackballed. Only way she'll eat is if she go independent.
Okay, I'll keep hearing that she's blackballed. What happened? Why did she get blackballed? Tell the audience.
I from the just my door deals and just my research, she got blackballed for the Miley Cyrus stuff. I don't know how true that is, but she even spoke about the blackball and how they tried to blackball her, and we seen it throughout the years, like how she gets done. No matter how hard that lady work, they'll never give her a number one. They'll never give her a Grammy. She'll never get the proper accolades anymore. She's blackballed.
And why did she? Why do you think that she got blackballed? I want
Mm,
to know why. It
it
got to
could
be a
be.
reason. They don't you for nothing. What did?
It could be a combo of everything. I know it wasn't for the music though, but it could be a combo of the personality. Who knows? But okay, you don't see the black ball. You don't think she's blackballed?
I don't. If she is blackballed, it's a reason. Was it her attitude? Did she not get paid correctly? Because what she's gonna have to do with the blackball situation, she's gonna have to sit down and do an interview and to explain to us why she's blackballed. Because it
Right.
got to be a reason. I don't think people randomly just blackball you for nothing. What happened? Because K Michelle was blackballed from radio because K Michelle wasn't trying to do interviews, and then she started to get blackballed. It was a reason. You already know Chris Brown got blackballed because he hit Rihanna. It was a reason. So what is the? I never hear the reason. Or wait, I never hear. I just hear the barb say she was blackballed. A reason.
Right. Well,
Hello.
maybe we just repeating what we hear. You know, a little bit of all. Uh, I think Jay Z has a play into the black ball too, if you ask me, and I think that's why she chose that particular beat for Fractions. And her closing statement on that is, "While I count a mill, jigga what, jigga who," which was a bar and a metaphor, but you can
Mm,
also take it too, like saying who is jigga, jigga what, jigga who. You know, like he's not a problem. Like
okay.
I'm just dissecting. You know, the song just came out yesterday, so I've been dissecting just all the music and taking it for what it is and just putting my spin on it.
I feel you on that. Did you? I want to ask you another question. Did you enjoy the mixtape?
I did. It brought me back to 2012. But you know, the thing is, I never stopped listening to that mixtape. So it was just like, you know, that was already in rotation, some of those songs. But it was cool. And then the new song, the Wayne and Drake song, it sound dated. I like her part, but it does sound kind of dated. It sounds like something that we already heard. But I get what she's trying to do. She's trying to like get into her mixtape bag. Now, a good underground video would be nice too, like not high production or anything. Just could y'all imagine Nicki Minaj just in the streets in the subway, posted up by her Bentley or something, just rapping like back in the day?
That would be nice. That would
That
be
would be
nice. But I
nice.
do believe she need a song. I do believe she need a song like a TikTok record. You know what I'm saying? Something that will get the crowd this generation in more engaged into her music now. Because obviously some of her fans, whether they want to admit it or not, they went on Cardi B side. You know what I'm saying? They started to
Uh-huh.
listen to Cardi. They started to listen to Megan. That is what it is. 6 months. Taking 6 months off is almost taking a couple of years off in today's business.
Right. A TikTok
So
record
much
would
have
be
changed.
it would be decent. I don't think she'll do it because she came out the gate kind of dissing TikTok in the music and in on her live. She spoke about TikTok. I don't think she'll do it.
So a producer said this to me. They said Billy Ray Cyrus was pissed. Nicki threatened Millie on MTV Awards, and he got the big injury people to blackball her. I guess this is what they're talking about. Is
That's the tea I heard too.
because of the industry she did to Miley Cyrus. That's just, okay. That now I can see. Okay, that could be the reason. Miley Cyrus' dad is very powerful in the business. Very, very.
Can I touch on something? Can I touch on something real fast too? Remember. Okay, so Big Paper just came out, right? What was that? 2 Fridays ago? What? Last Friday? The Cardi B record. Remember Cardi B was saying that she wanted something that sounded New York. She wanted something where she could get kind of like some metaphors and bars. Isn't it funny that Nicki Minaj's whole rollout right now is metaphors and bars, and she kind of sound New York? It's like it's I'm not saying Nicki Minaj copied Cardi B. I'm saying maybe Cardi B knew. Maybe they knew this was the angle that Nicki Minaj was gonna come out with, her rollout. This is what she was gonna do. And because it's mighty funny. I'm like, there's no coincidence.
It's no coincidence, that snitch every team make a lot of sense. It came some bars and the rest, not, a club banger. But I think it could be a club banger, but it's not typically like a Cardi record. She really would spin bars, right? People allege that she did not write it, but I think she wrote it. I just think people are so quick to not give her credit because once the rumors come out that you're not a writer, it's hard to get that off of you. It's like having a stain on you. So that makes a lot of sense. And now that Nicki come out with it, but this is the thing with Nicki, she's gonna have to give us a little bit more because we expect more from her. And can she deliver? That's the question. Can she deliver in this era and dominate this era? Or will she just be a footnote in this era?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think she got one more album in her, and I think, it's probably going to be time to hang up and use the likeness. It's time for her to use her likeness. But I'm going to drop down and go back to the comments.
Definitely say once she started doing that. Okay. Well, thanks, man, for coming on.
No problem. Thank you, Wiley.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to bring somebody else on. So if you're coming on, give me a quick second. Okay, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Make sure y'all I don't know if y'all can hear me. I know it's probably freezing. Y'all bear with me is the system that we're dealing with. So y'all been with me. Really quickly because I am not. Okay, there we go. We're back, y'all. Is there's a wheel, there's a way. Okay, so we're gonna bring another person on. Give us a second, and we will bring the people on. Let's go. Give me 1 second. This. All right. Hey, voice
Hi.
of New York.
Hi, wow. How are you? Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Okay, let me put on my headphones so that echo because I had you on speaker. Okay, so let's get into some things about yesterday with Nicki. So as you know, I'm like a very long time fan of Nicki Minaj, and And I grew up during her mixtape days. And there are a couple of things I agree with you. And Barb's, we can give constructive criticism when criticism is necessary for her to grow. I don't think this was the best rollout. Like, I like her looks leading up to the live. I didn't like the live look itself while she was sitting down. I think it was better when she took a picture. Do you know Mortal Kombat, that four-handed man Goro? I feel like that's the look it was given, and I think Nikki is so pretty. That wasn't the look I think she should have gave. I think she should have gave us a look from Beamy Scotty days. For example, she should have wore the two-tone color. Remember when she had the black hair and the pink look underneath? She should have did that more updated current version, just to get the older barbs and those who don't remember her style and how influential it was. 'Cause remember, everyone was dressing like Nicki Minaj with the two-tone color look with the black on hair on top and also the pink underneath the bottom, and she was like going around signing people boobs. I felt like she should have came up with that look on the screen to take it all the way back to the Beanie Scotty days. And then after the live, she could have been like, okay, if you have the best back in the days Nicki Minaj look, let's go into a contest, right? Because then that would have engaged those who don't know how those looks were and how fashion forward it was to go back, like reminiscent. Because I think there were so many women during that time who was dressing like her for Halloween. I feel like that would have been a good engagement moving forward. The snorting of the nose, Wally. I don't even like when you do it, okay? But at least you blow your nose with the Kleenex. She didn't even blow her nose on the Kleenex. She dabbed it. And I'm like, girl, like you out there leaking like a faucet, like a faucet. You already know people are gonna think you're doing coke because they love to slander her name. So I was so surprised, Wally, that she did not blow her nose. I was waiting for her to like, all right, guys, give me a chance. Let me blow my nose, okay? I thought she would have muted and blow her nose because I was tired of the sniffling. Tired of the sniffling. She did come late, and she came like I'm happy that she released the mixtape because I guess she's giving homage to what it means to be an actual rapper. And nowadays most of them are entertainers more than rappers. I do like her 3 songs with Drake, Weezy, and herself, Seeing Green, and I do like Fractions. I think Wiley, maybe you can attest to this because you also a content creator, and I know when you're creating certain topics and stuff, you may get into roadblocks. Have you experienced that? I'm sure you have. I think everyone has at one particular point.
Yeah, you do. You do experience that at some point. Yes.
Hello.
But yes, you do it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello. Can everyone hear me?
Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I don't think she can hear me. Hold on 1 second.
I'm not sure if anyone can hear me.
I
Hello,
can't.
Wally.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay. So y'all can hear me, but I can't hear Wiley on the other line. Okay, thank you. I just don't hear Wiley if he's even responding to me or not. But yes, I do believe that Seeing Green was an awesome record. And honestly, Lil Wayne took the cake off of that because when he said he took off, he was actually rapping with the mask on. And then he said, let me take my Balenciaga mask on. And you could hear how it changed. I do think Drake gave Nicki the battery in her back to remind her of who she is. Because I felt like she felt pressured because this is like you mentioned, this is a different generation. And it's hard to,
Right. Hello? Is she breaking up? Can y'all, if y'all still can hear me, press 1. Give me a second. That was a voice in New York. Can y'all still hear me? Press 1 if you can still hear me. Press 1 if you can still hear me, because I don't know what's going on with her. If y'all can still hear me, press 1 in the chat. Okay. All right. All right. Is she still there? I can't hear the voice. Boot her out. Okay, call back in. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. That we're gonna do. All right. We're trying to make it work. Yes, we trying to make it work, y'all. We trying to make it work. We trying to make it work. So when she calls back in, I'll let it go on, okay? So y'all bear with us, okay? We trying to post a picture up of Nicki. Give me a second while I get a Nicki Minaj picture up. Y'all bear with us. It's probably gonna make a little sound, but bear with me because I want to put a picture of Nicki. So give me a second. It might be a little sound that's gonna make, but I wanna put her picture up. So give me a second. Wally said call back. Yeah, you can call back in because it was the sound wasn't working. So you have to call back in. We'll definitely bring you back on. Give me a second. Y'all, I'm in Atlanta. I got to go to a Monique show and do some other business while I'm here. So I'm in Atlanta. Okay. So I'm in my hotel. I want to let y'all see my room. Y'all see my little room. Y'all see my little room. Y'all see. That's my charger right there. So let me plug this phone up. Okay, got a king size bed. King size bed, okay? So I'm just waiting on my food to get here. I ordered me some food. So just waiting to eat because I ate nothing all day today. All day. I think I ate like a hot dog. I can't even tell you, okay? All right. All right, you back on.
Hello.
You back
Okay,
on.
okay. Now I can hear. Thank you. Now I can hear you. I feel like I was talking, maybe talking to myself. I wasn't sure if everyone can hear me or was were my thoughts even displayed on the YouTube.
Yeah,
So I
you got it
apologize.
all in. You got it all in. So it's just a glitch with StreamYard because we're remote. So any other points you want to make?
No, that was basically it though, Wally. But I was kind of disappointed with the rollout, like you were. And like everyone says, because Nikki is a look queen, like she loved looking good. And I just wish someone on her team was like, this is how we're gonna come out, and this is how we're gonna get the people engaged even afterwards, right? Be Me Scotty was a bomb mixtape. I still play it to this day. To this day. And honestly, I love mixtape more than I love the albums because it's more raw, it's more hard, it's more down to her roots. Like the Chirac with G Herbo, like the itty bitty piggy, the boss B or whatever. I do like that she was making shots and throwing shots at people, like the alcoholic line. Like calling them all their sons, and the mission has been complete, although their homework was incomplete. She is a bar queen, okay. And I don't know if you mentioned this on your live, but JT tried to throw shade at Nicki Minaj. With the good, she posted something that said "good news." Period, greater than, as if Megan album Good News were better than Nicki Minaj, and then she backpedaled. Did you see that tweet,
No.
Wally?
And then she must have posted and deleted because I don't see it
No,
now.
it's still it should still be up there, right? And she tried to say, "Oh, I'm not talking about Megan or Nikki. I'm saying like I have good news coming." Stop the lying, because anyone who knows English, good news. Period. Full stop. Then you did the greater than sign, means something is better than. No one write like that. Like if you're gonna come at Nikki or if you're gonna come at anybody, stand 10 toes down. Why backpedal? That's what happened with these hoes these days. You said what you said. Stand firm in what you're saying. She's trying to basically say that good news was better than Beanie Scotty. Beanie Scotty is 12 years old and still slays compared to more people that's relevant today with bar wise. That's how throwback it was. I was an undergrad when Beanie Scotty came out, and now I'm in my 30s. Like, and it's still a timeless album, even with the 3 additional tracks. But while, like you stated before, I really hope Nikki used this as a way to reinvent herself. I don't see her doing the jumping around and stuff. What I do want to see from her is her evolving from a barb. I don't know what do you call a grown up who's now no longer a barb. But sooner or later, we can't be in our 40s calling each other barbs. That's one thing I would say we will have to like get rid of sooner than later, right? Like that's why I don't like people know I'm a barb, because I'm like I'm too old for that. I'm 33. But after a while, when you're in your 40s or 50s, I don't think you could call yourself a barb at that point. Is it just me, Wally, or Do you feel is it okay for us to keep calling ourselves barbs at this age?
I feel like that's a problem.
Isn't it? It's kind of like we're fixated on a like being juvenile. But I understand that's her brand. But I do think she needs to call her Barb something different. Like she's able to sell, right? Like when she wore her pink Crocs, Crocs were oversold in a heartbeat. There was a way for her to like still remain relevant in this present time. And you're right, she does have a lot of yes men around her. So hopefully she has a better team. I don't know why Arrogant Tay did that hairstyle. Like I have no idea. Like I love the Fendi on Prince. It shouldn't have been blue. It should have been pink because she's been wearing pink this whole time. Her looks before the rollout were much better than her rollout itself. Pretty weird. But I hope to see more of Nicki, and hopefully, this has motivated her because she's not in no one's race but herself. Everyone is competing against Nicki, but Nicki is only competing against herself. And I think she needs to remind herself of that, right? Like, there's nothing to compete anymore. She's already timeless. All she gotta do is come with her last album and quietly leave, and that's it, in my opinion. But that's all I have to say, Wally. Do you have
Like
anything
I
else?
said, I said that she should retire. People drag me. You saw that the running nose. It seems as though just retire gracefully instead of just trying to just put out anything. That would just tarnish her legacy.
Okay, so what made me worry? So when Nicki first came out, her plan was to have a 5 album, right? And she stated after Nicki 5, she's gonna retire because she want to do more motherhood. So this next album should be more mature. She said that a couple of years ago. I don't know if that has changed. Hello, can you hear me, Because I feel like I'm staticky on your line.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was one of the things that she wanted to talk about: more growth, more about motherhood, more about who she is and where she's trying to go. So I expect a little bit more maturity from this album. If it's going to be her last, but I do feel like she should have like a little bit of dancing or remember that album that had Starships and Pound the Alarm? At least give us something like that too, because those have sold a lot, and I think if she has something like that, she will be able to get those TikTokers, if that makes sense. Hello, Wally.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
Like she could go, she could go back to the pop era because Starships and Pound the Alarm, those white people love it. Okay, I love those songs too. You know what I'm saying? Pound the Alarm. I think it's such a nice little rocking song that you just go into a club or whatever.
Okay.
So I feel like if she's able to develop those songs again, and I know Nicki hated those 2 songs. Those were not her favorite songs to make, but they sold the most because it was able to roll over to more white people. The little younger people. The white moms who don't like their kids. So things of that nature. But yeah, that's basically it. And thank you so much, Wally.
For calling in. All right, thank you. All right, so we're on. Can you all hear me real good? I put my headphones on. I don't know if this would be a better sound, but y'all let me know in the comments. We got 140 people in here watching us in the middle of the night. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Really important. Only thing that I do beg for is you to thumbs up. You ain't got to send us no money. Just if you give us likes, we're good to go. Okay. All right. And now if you want some money, we all good with that too. All right. So can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me, because I don't want to be talking if y'all can't hear me. So give me as the answers. We are remotely. We are in Atlanta, Georgia. I am like super hungry right now. Like my stomach is growling right now. Like I haven't ate nothing like all day today. Yeah, okay. I refuse to see. Look, I'm trying to be unbiased and don't want to laugh. Okay. That I'm going to be calling, saying she do. No, I'm not going to say she's on drugs. I just said she should have had a Kleenex for her runny nose. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Because she had a runny nose. It was rushed. And let me tell y'all, just having this rush for her is really just not good. And I hope that she, you know what I'm saying, gets the help that she did. So I ordered a grilled chicken sandwich, but apparently I need to call them, but they said it'll be like an hour and some minutes. So we only been on here for like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna call them, and after I get done this live, I'm I'm gonna call them and ask them where my food at. Okay. She should have pumped them. Oh, okay. Wow. I hear. I hear you. So I hope everybody have an amazing day. You guys just pray for me. Just a little personal news. On Patreon, we will update some information that we're gonna get because we're gonna be in Chicago soon. And we're gonna be in Chicago I think next week, I believe. Get to see some family and stuff like that. I really won't have time to meet anybody in Atlanta because it's a very, very short trip. Just a very, very short trip. So it was a very, very short trip. So I definitely won't be able to meet anybody in Atlanta unless I've already talked to you. But it's just a very short trip. They said, where did I order from? This pizza place they sell. I guess they said grilled chicken on the menu. So that's why I ordered it from. And they close, I think, at 2:00. I think what time do they close today? They close at 2, and it's only midnight. I need Wiley to be unapologetic. You was right, per. I was right. And let me tell y'all this. People dragged me. They said you're gonna lose friendships. I felt in my spirit to speak it. And no, I'm not gonna apologize saying that she needs to retire. Heck, no, I'm not gonna apologize for it when I was right. I was right. You clearly see mama, she want to be a mother. She don't want to do music no more. So let's not force her to do something that she don't want to do. She want to be a mother. She want to be a wife. I do not think that she want to be doing music anymore. I think she want to retire. I think she don't want to do anymore. I think she accomplished. What more can she accomplish? She accomplished everything. And so for her, I just think she need to bow out gracefully. But they did accuse me of drugs. I'm telling y'all, when my nose was running, the main thing they accused me that I was doing booger sugar. The main thing when I did, they accused me of doing booger sugar. That was the main thing.
Oh, their reception is
You live
horrible.
on hey, you live on the Wiley show.
Hi, I can barely hear you. I'm
Okay,
at
go
work.
ahead.
I'm
Speak
at
on it.
work.
What's your mind about Nicki?
Huh?
Okay.
I got a question. Hi,
What you say
Wiley.
about Nicki
Hi,
Minaj?
Wiley. And
Hey,
Hey, Wiley and the Wildets.
hey.
What's up, man? I got a question though. I got a question because, like, obviously, we don't have no choice but to talk about Nicki because, Lord, you don't have her trending, you know, have her trending tough. But it's just like, can you not be a barb and still be a fan? Because some people just fans of music, and it's like people make it seem like it's wrong when you just like it's. I'm not gonna let nobody as a woman and as a person, a human being in general. When I see somebody getting discredited and like getting just straight messed up, I couldn't imagine being a celebrity the way people just treat people. And Nicki just been getting my dogged out, and not even a good way. And Beam Me Up Scotty was a 12-year-old. It was like a anniversary present for Beam Me Up Scotty. It came out 12 years ago. It's like it wasn't a new mixtape. She just added 3 new songs to it, which was slaps though. And Big Paper, that was a diss. Big Paper was a diss track. See, Nicki catches all shades. She catch all that shade. People think she don't catch that shade. If she don't catch that shade, somebody else catch that shade. And what you hear in her songs is all that shade. People thought they threw. She caught that shit. She be her shot. She be throwing shots, and they be good. Big Paper was a straight up diss. I got 5 number ones. You got none.
All right. For that. Okay. What you saying? Yikes. Okay, call it, switch up, switch how you feel. You're acting like Nicki wasn't a mean girl. She is attraction. Cardi took Nicki place. She needs to just tour and perform old music. You just got to know when to let it go. I don't want her to end up like him. That's exactly what I said. So I gave my opinion on it. Rihanna is a different story for me. And Rihanna, she just listen, even though she left when she was hot. Rihanna didn't wait to let me do a video with my runny nose, or let Tay. Oh, Tay was late today. Do my weave. I mean, and that's another thing, Tay. How you getting these big positions and you always late? That's why she need to get less other up and coming hairstylists do your hair. Because nowhere in the world I'm allow a hairdresser to keep being late when you putting money and when you're putting money in his pocket, when you're helping him get more clients and he already doing up late. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all give me a second. Can I do that? Okay. Hope it stays. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to plug up my portable charger and stuff. Because I don't like to go nowhere without my portable charger. So just in case if I have to break a story, my stuff be charged. Okay. I want the stuff be charged. I only brought up Rihanna, but I understand. And so I gave my reason, and we're gonna close this video out in an hour. At the hour mark, because we want to thank everybody for that. We're gonna close it out in an hour. So that's what it is. Give me a second. Somebody else want to come on? Let me see. Hey, you live on the air. Love Life. Go ahead.
Hi, Wally.
Hi.
Hi.
Go ahead. Hey.
Oh, okay. Okay, so on this whole Nicki topic, right? I agree with the whole mixtape thing. However, I would say that I liked it. I like that she did the song with Drake and Wayne. I really love listening to the old Wayne. Majority at Meghan. People say that she took shots at Cardi. I didn't really hear the shots at Cardi. People said that Cardi Big Papers was about Nicki. It was not. Cardi was getting shade online from Cupcake as well as a lot of the other girls that was taking shades at Cardi. So when she said, I got 5 number ones, you got 5 number nuns, that was not directed to Nicki. That was directed to all the other girls saying that they want real rap back that has not even hit or touched Billboard Hot 100. So let's get that cleared up. I don't want to be pitting Cardi and Nicki up against each other in this era. I think people are expecting too much out of Nicki. I think Nicki is giving what Nicki can give. People like Nicki because of her mixtapes. Nicki mixtapes was a lot of remixes of songs that was already hot. Nicki had a lot of hot people on that mixtape, Itty Bitty Piggy. Beam Me Up Scotty. So when people start trying to compare Cardi and Nicki mixtape versus Cardi did not have big names. She did not have the Wayne. She did not have the Drake. She did not have the Busta Rhymes. She did not have all of these popular celebrities on her mixtape or even on her album, let alone Cardi and Nicki. Cardi and Nicki is in two completely different lanes, and people are expecting more from Nicki. Nicki is giving you what Nicki has been giving you, and what she can get. What she can give. The reason why Nicki, because she was mainly the only person in her field dominating. Now you have this whole slew of women that is bringing in a new sound, a new style, a new flow. Music is not going to be like it was 12, 15, 20, 30 years ago, or when your grandma was alive. It's not going to be like that. I mean, music changed, music evolves of what's out and what's hot and what's current. And that's something that Nicki Minaj has to do for talking and billboards and all this other type of stuff. Outside of that, Nicki is giving what she can give. So I'm not trying to too much pressure on Nicki. When you go back and you look at Nicki's hottest songs, Fly, that was written by other people. Nicki did have ghostwriters. Go and look at Nicki Minaj's writer's credit on the majority of her music. Her music that was hot, that was topping the charts. She had help. So when Nicki said that she has writer's block, it's because she does, because Nicki feeds off of other people, like a lot of these rappers do, like a Drake, like a lot of these people do. Not all of these rappers just think of something off the top of the dome and just start writing. They don't. They have help. They have people in the studio that's helping them along the way, that's giving them that creativity. You understand? So she's given what she can give. If you go back and listen to Nicki music was competitive because so much more. She was given a lot of mixtape type of music. Nothing more, nothing less. Her music that transitioned to pop was not written by Nicki solely. It was written by other people that have that pop type feel, that pop type. Those was records already pre-written that she may have added a little 1-2 on, but she didn't write the entire record, even though she might be on a song by herself. So
Yeah.
I liked it. But I don't think that. I think people was expecting way too much. I appreciate that she came out. She gave what she was able to give. We'll see what's going on in this next era, because Queen, which was supposed to be solely written by Nicki, it didn't hit. And let's just be fair. Let's just be honest. Nicki music haven't really stuck since Safari. I don't care if they say Safari didn't write. Maybe Safari was giving her that creative direction. Maybe he was her inspiration. Maybe he added a little 1-2 or whatever the case may be. But her music has not been the same, or has not stuck since Safari. And when people talking about being blackballed, if Nicki is blackballed, guess what? She did it to herself. You can't be going on these white people shows dissing Miley Cyrus. You can't be acting like a mean girl of the industry. You got to remember, you black. Okay? You at these white folks event and you thinking you finna go and diss Miley Cyrus. So if she was blackballed, or if she is blackballed, she did it to herself. And that's unfortunate. But she's only blackballed because of herself, because of her own faults, not because of nobody else. So when people start talking about Cardi got this machine, Cardi got people that supports her. Cardi got people that loves and enjoys her personality. Cardi got people that watch her evolve from Love and Hip Hop. And prior to Love and Hip Hop, she was on Instagram. Cardi has connected with people all over the world. Cardi done something that Nicki has not done, or has not been able to accomplish thus far. It doesn't mean that Cardi is better than Nicki, but I'm just saying they're two completely different people. So when people start realizing that, and we start, treating them as such, then we can respect them and appreciate their craft for the lane that they're in.
Facts. You're right. Thank you so very much for voicing your opinion. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So we listen. The people have spoken. They gave their opinion, and y'all can make sure y'all give y'all opinion in the chat. I said what I said in an hour. Not gonna be a long, lengthy live. Make sure you thumbs up. If you didn't get a chance to call in, make sure you leave us a comment, and I will definitely read them. Peace. Oh, before I go, if you're going to be added to the text list, you can text The Wiley Show to 833-760-1691. You can text The Wiley Show to 833-760-1691, and you will be notified when I go live. Want a special shout out today in the chat. I want to give a special shout out to Blue, who was in the chat today. Bright Star. Shout out to Bright Star. Shout out to Dave for holding it down in the chat tonight. And shout out to the moderators that I do not see that's in the bushes that's are watching the content. So I'm going to say shout out to them as well. All right. So if you want to be added to the text list, text The Wiley Show, one word, to 833-760-1691. I want to say personally, I want to say thank you to the producers for y'all coming through and watching it. But if you please can leave us a comment, that's that'd be I greatly appreciate it if you could just thumbs up the video and leave us a comment. It's really well. So if you watch the video and you already comment, comment again, okay? That will definitely be great. So I really want to see that from you all. So y'all have been commenting on the last video that we did. Y'all are commenting more, and I want to appreciate that. Our moment is happening. Let me speak it in existence. It's coming. It's coming soon. We haven't had our moment yet, but ladies and gentlemen, it is coming, and I want to give a special shout out to y'all for that. But when it comes, it's just our moment is coming. I don't know if it's going to be a viral video, if it's going to be a viral interview, but whatever it is coming soon. And you all can definitely, y'all going to sit there. And most of you all that support me, my core supporters that watch me on whenever, just watch me all the time, they're going to be like, I was there when that brother had 138 people in the chat. That is exactly what they're going to say when we get to the 10 millions and the 100, and the 10 millions, the 100 million. When we really hit it, y'all gonna be like, that brother, I remember when he had 138. It's definitely gonna happen for us. I said, let me just put that in a motion, okay? Put that in a motion. So definitely come and check it out. And shout out to y'all. That video that we did earlier today with 14 minutes got 1,200 views. So y'all are watching our content. So I just want to say personally, thank you for that. And I'm going to call this place because my food ain't here and I'm hungry. We watch all the time, even in the bushes. Thank you so very much. And I will see y'all later. All right. Peace. All right. I agree. Oh, hold on. Okay. That was it.